All right, well, I just like to say I've been watching you for a very long time. And I started your Fallout 3 playthrough, and I've seen a lot of the haters. And, like, I really like to make a video about why they shouldn't be hating, because, like, they say that, like, you're a menace to society and stuff, and then I think...
Oh my God.
I think that, like, there are people in the world dying right now to, like, wars and stuff, and I think, why don't they make videos about that? Why are they making videos about you trying to make a living playing video games? And it makes no sense to me.
Well, the fox is some argument, the original argument that is at issue in a debate. The dog can represent anyone who is interested and engaged in this argument. The red herring is something that distracts you from following the trail of the original argument. It might be a new and different argument that raises a different issue, or simply an irrelevant comment that distracts from the main issue. What's important is that it's distracting enough to make the audience want to follow this new trail, away from the original argument and the main issue. So putting all this together, you commit the red herring fallacy when, in an argument, you divert attention away from the main issue or the main line of argumentation by introducing something that changes the subject, that raises a new issue that isn't relevant to the preceding line of discussion. The fallacy really occurs when you then conclude something from this different issue, or presume that some conclusion has been established, and use this to claim that you've won the argument or said something relevant about the original argument. In this respect, the fallacy is very much like a straw figure fallacy, in that you are mistakenly or misleadingly saying that you've won an argument or refuted an argument when all that you've really done is avoid engaging the original argument.
Because, number one, because that would actually be a useful use of their time, I think, you know, and number two, because, let's face it, and you know, a lot of them will say it's not because of it, it's because they are mad that I am able to have fun doing what I do and make a living doing it. You know what I mean? Because I'm not up to their standard, their personal standard of how it should be done, how someone should have to behave or perform to make a living doing something. They're so angry that they can't do that in their life, but I've been able to, that's become their vendetta. And you're absolutely right. It's so dumb. I'm a guy on the internet playing video games. That's what I've been since 2008. It's not like I changed overnight, but I was popular at one point, and all of a sudden I'm the guy that everyone likes to rag on. But why is it really? And that's what it is when I reached that peak of popularity, that was it. It was everyone turned on me because how dare this guy do things differently? He doesn't put in thousands of hours of production value and editing in his videos, and how can he possibly make a living? There's so many people right now that are so angry that I'm living in this house in Washington. Seriously. You know, if they've seen the vlogs, they're like, motherfucker, how could he do that? It's stupid. If you don't like someone, you just don't bothering with them. And that's how I've always been in my life. I don't follow the people that I hate just to hate on them. You know what I mean? But that's, you know, it is what it is. You have a little immature, childish mentality in your head. That's the kind of shit that you do, and that's really what they are. So. So anyway, we're gonna get started in a moment. It's funny because, as usual, this never ends. The stream, there's people in the stream chat acting like whiny brats. And why isn't Phil starting right away? Why doesn't Phil just play the game? Because I always do a pre-stream because it builds up the stream. As you guys can see, take a look at the stream numbers, right? They're growing because pre-stream, you know, people need to. Oh, the Twitter mention went out. Oh, I finally got the email mention from Twitch. Oh, I got the text message from Twitch that Phil's streaming. Let me jump on the stream. That's why I do a pre-stream. I don't just jump into the content and then everyone misses the beginning of the stream. The fact that I've been streaming for a year and a half and there are still immature people who don't understand this baffles me, but at the same time, I guess some people just aren't as intelligent. I don't even know what else to say, because if you're in my stream right now and you're whining and stomping your feet like a 5-year-old brat, you're just making yourself look bad. And it's funny because my mods are telling the people, please behave, please stop. And they're like, oh no, the content. Dude, the content is coming. Grow up. Holy fuck, seriously. Unreal. Seriously, and I will burn you. I will burn the fuck out of you for looking like a fucking idiot and acting like a moron. Grow up. This has been like this since the first day I ever streamed. It's no different, and it's not going to change. So if you want to watch me play Dark Souls 2, and you don't like the pre-stream, you can watch it on YouTube. There's no pre-stream there, or the pre-stream is recorded, but it's optional. It's not even in the playlist for the game. That's the whole point. You literally have opted to watch the version of this gameplay that has a pre-stream, and you're whining that you made the decision to do it. Grow up. Wise up and grow up. Idiots. And I will say this, you know, the mods, you guys can use your discretion. You guys can use your discretion. If you see a bunch of idiots acting like morons in the chat, and you feel that it is completely derailing the chat, go ahead and moderate. You know? Go ahead, because people aren't going to learn until they realize that they don't have free reign to just spam their nonsense wherever they want. It's like I've said before. This stream is my place of business. This stream is basically my office. Imagine if you were going to any store and you walk into the store. This stream is my store. The difference is you're not spending money, you're actually paying for it with your time just to watch it. But would you walk into someone's store and say, this display is disgusting, and yell at the top of your lungs, this store sucks monkey dicks, they should really do this with the store, no, with the store, no. Guess what would happen? Store security would walk up and throw you the fuck out, or they'd call the police and throw you out. It's no different. It's my place of business. So you either watch and enjoy, or get the fuck out. I don't care, you know what I mean? Like, it's your choice. And I've said that since day one, whenever I did anything on YouTube, whenever I did anything on Twitch. It's no different. And, I do want to reiterate that, keep in mind, I'm not like a lot of other YouTube streamers who completely interrupt their gameplay and content to do stupid noises and shout-outs and giving you, oh, Johnny Two Tones just subscribed. Oh, Michelle Miguel just subscribed. No, I'm playing a game. I'm not going to completely interrupt what I'm doing. You know, in order to give a shout-out to someone who became a subscriber. Because that's, honestly, it's a cheap tactic to get more money. Because you're giving a shout-out, someone will donate just for the fact of having their name shouted out rather than because they support your content. So I don't do that. It ruins the immersion of the stream. And in addition, I'm recording for YouTube. And that would ruin the immersion for YouTube. YouTubers would be like, what the fuck is he talking about? So I don't do that. Definitely consider becoming a paid subscriber here on Twitch.
I'm a pretty unsalty individual, but that got me going a little bit there.
That's okay.
I watched someone streaming Gods Will Be Watching today.
I've heard of that game.
I'm not gonna mention who it was, but many people will probably know. But I got really frustrated because the guy thought he was super smart, and he's like, "Look, I caught this stupid game in an infinite loop."
It's like nothing. It's a waste. Let's have him negotiate. Calm this guy again. See, it's just an endless fucking loop.
And then he's just like doing the same thing over and over, and it's working a little bit. But then one of the hostages like got up and tried to escape, and he was just like, "Oh, this is bullshit! This game, right? Did I get a bug or something?" And I was like, "Oh man, I can't watch this anymore." But I did for like a half hour.
Oh.
I don't know why I tortured myself like that.
Negotiate. Hack boost. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? That's bullshit. He attacked for no fucking reason.